All right, episode 140. Time to get self-indulgent on fine music. Hey, isn't love of music self-indulgent to begin with? I mean, you want to please yourself, right?
Yeah.
Whether you're listening to Tony Bennett or Brenda Carsey. And then there's another kind of weirdo like me. I like guitar, okay?
Yeah.
That's the way it goes. And not just any guitar. I like hard rock guitar.
Okay. Yeah.
Being a teenager of the 70s, that's probably no surprise.
Yeah. That's like the center of my musical taste too. But
And I'm happy to report that here in the 21st century, there is a type of music that is, I guess, the logical progression from that, right? And it's called post-rock, which is a variety of things. And the five acts I'm going to talk about here as quickly as I can are all different aspects of post-rock. Probably the one thing they all have in common that makes it post-rock, they're new. They're from the 21st century. In fact, usually they're from the last 5 years. All right, case in point, bringing up my media player. This is 5 acts in the order that I discovered them, on YouTube, right? When my algorithm just gives me more of what I want. So
yeah.
the first one is called Surfsquatch. Surfsquatch, yeah. And they're based in Mendocino, California.
Okay.
Sounds like wine country. I could be wrong. Where the hell is Mendocino? I don't know. But I
There
will say
somewhere.
this. The what?
Up there somewhere.
It's up there. Okay, yeah, I'm guessing right. The album's not a long album, 36 minutes, and it really has crunch, okay, for you guitar fans. Crunch. And vocals too. So it's not just instrumental. Some people think post-rock is only instrumental. That's not true. You get vocals, and it's amazing how some acts will sound like the guitar actually might have loved when you were younger. For example, this one, they have this one song. It kind of makes me think of Soundgarden. That's the 90s. How ancient. All right. I think I can just go on to the next band here. Yeah, so I liked it, okay? And you'll see on some of these albums, there's a numerical thing going on. I don't know what it means, but here's one that they got their 5th song on the album called 1 to 1. Okay, so that's just a little side thing right now. Of course, the best song is Jewel of the Coast. I love that song. It's always the longest songs I love, even though it's only 6.5 minutes. Okay. All right, next up, in order of discovery, I've got Treebeard. How's that for a name? Treebeard. Get down to Treebeard. There they are. And this is 2021. I might have forgotten to mention that Surfsquatch is a 2022 album. So this one's 2021. It's their only album. It's called Nostalgia. And maybe that's because they do have a sound that is reminiscent of an early 21st century band that really spawned a lot of post-rock bands. One of the original post-rock bands, Explosions in the Sky. They really were the trailblazers when it came to post-rock. And so this band, I can say very safely, they rock harder than Explosions in the Sky. Wow. Yeah, you heard it here. Oh, yeah. And they're from Australia. See? So there's no rhyme or reason here. They pop up wherever they pop up. And this band has some vocals, but there's a whole lot of instrumental, just like Explosions in the Sky is instrumental. All right, so I enjoyed it. You can probably guess why I enjoyed it, because there's some 10-minute tracks on here, the Ratcatcher and Terra. But these are all good. They're all good. They really are. I was very impressed.
And they have one called 8 times 0.
And the number thing, yeah.
The number thing.
I don't know what is that. Is that a post-rock thing? You got to have a number song?
I have no idea.
All right, we'll try another one. All right, what's next? Let's see. Stranger in My Town. Now that's back to my theory that you can't have any one-word names, even though these first two are like two names put together, Surfsquatch and Treebeard. Stranger in My Town, that's a band's got 4 names, right? Okay. Stranger. There they are. And these albums tend to, they don't tend to be too long. Like this one, I think it's only 34 minutes. Is that right? Yeah, it's only 34 minutes. And the thing I can say about Stranger in My Town is there's an offshoot of post-rock that seems to be popular amongst guys who were teenagers in the 70s. It's called stoner rock.
Oh, yes.
Stoner rock, which is psychedelic and it's still hard rock. And that's what Stranger in My Town is.
Okay.
Surprisingly short album. Air is the longest one at 7 minutes. Another Terra. Okay, I guess that's a hip title for a post-rock song. Is there anything else I can say about Stranger in My Town? Let's see. This is called Volume 1. You don't see it there. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's Volume 1. Okay, so I guess that's promise for more in the future. I hope so, because they're really good. They're totally instrumental. And I put this on, and I'm just feeling young. Yeah. Leave it at that. All right, only 2 to go. Oh yeah, okay, so this is Down in the Z's. Before I started this channel, I don't think I had any bands in the Z's. Now I've got 4. Zong!
Song.
Zong! They've been around for the past 5 years. They're definitely a stoner band, instrumental, and much to my happy knowledge, look at all those over 10-minute songs. I'm in love. I mean, I like a song where, I can just drift in it, and that's
Yeah.
what this band does. In fact, checking my notes here, I said they're kind of psychedelic, right? So I guess if you're a fan of early 70s guitar, this band might be quite pleasurable. I recommend the newer album, Astral Love. It's a little more cosmic. The first one is not as cosmic, a little more straightforward rock. But the new one is really good. So my compliments to Zong. You're getting better. And finally, who's last? Well, I might even squeeze in a bonus one here, because this bonus one would go out of the category a little bit. But there's Superchanger. Back up to the S's. Super went one too many. Oh man. That's Superchanger. Man, there they are. Okay. Talk about short. This is really an EP, I think. Superchanger. Yeah, and it's also called Volume 1. Okay, so maybe that's another post-rock thing to do. Call your album Volume 1. But these people, they got a sense of humor. That's for sure. This is hard rock. It reminds me of another early post-rock band called Datura, Daturah. If you've never heard a hard rocking post-rock band, Datura, I highly recommend. And this band sounds a lot like them, Superchanger. They're good. And unfortunately, this is only 28 minutes. So, man, come on, guys, come up with a volume 2. All right, because this is good stuff. Yeah. Hard rock. Yeah, okay, covered it. And as a bonus, since I think I did this pretty fast, there is one that is really left field. Got to go way up to the G's. Try to go the fast way. Take the elevator. Yeah, there they are. Now, this band, as you can tell by the titles, is not American.
Okay.
They sing in Spanish. It's very atmospheric. There are many instruments being used here, so a surprisingly wide variety of instruments. It's really good. Atmospheric at times, and you can tell from the titles. Radio Andromeda, Cosmonauta. Narcolepsia I like a lot because it's a long one. And 2051 leads like a little instrumental segue into Voyage 2052. This is a great album. Okay, it's called what? It's called Fauna. I don't remember any title. Well, there's Flora as one of the songs. Okay, Fauna. All right.
Okay.
This is a great album. This is a great album. It's so versatile. And I highly recommend it. But their first album, which came out maybe 3 years earlier, 2019, is not as versatile. This one's more straight ahead, post rock. It does have singing. I think my favorite is Chernobyl. Obviously, it's the one that has the most mind adventure possibilities. So I just had to throw that one in because they do fit the category because they were from the, they're new from the last couple of years. And so there's still good music out there. For those of you who were teenagers in the 70s, it can be found. Aren't you tired of listening to the same old bands?
Yep.
New ones to check out. Check them out. Check them out. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. See you next week.
Certainly.